I engage a page turner, burner stage, the fragrance raises similar to native sages, saging, unlocking a cage of praises for rock of ages.
Well, stylistically, yeah, that's what I do. I do a hybrid of like hip hop and spoken word, and sonically, it was like the idea was to like make the record match kind of like what's in my iPhone anyway, like what I listen to anyway. A lot of acoustic guitar, a lot of strings, a lot of blues, really a different sounding album. But the scope and sequence of the record is really like 3 parts. You know, the first part is like just that Daniel chapter 1, like you step into an arena, a godless arena. You don't ask to get pulled out of it, but stay in, learn everything you need to learn. Right. But just be like, I'm not taking the blue pill, you know what I'm saying? And watch me dominate, you know, and outperform everybody you got, you know what I'm saying? I was a visual artist before I was a performing artist, and there was this illustrator named Robert Henry. He has this quote, and it's on the inside of the record if you get the hard copy. It says, "The presence of good art will unconsciously refine a community, and poor art will do it incalculable harm." So I think as a believer, like, we have to remember that, you know what I'm saying? That like our work, whether it's art or just your everyday job that you go to, your actions affect the culture, you know what I'm saying, and affect what the world sees as what the world sees believers as. So let's raise the banner, let's be excellent, let's be the best at what we do, let's be the standard bearers, standard bearers, outperform everybody around us, let's just do it. And then I realized midway through, oh my gosh, I'm not that. Oh,
whoa. Put your hands down, right?
Yeah, I'm failing in so many areas. So songs like, which everybody took out of context, songs like Precious Puritans,
which we'll talk about,
yeah, is about me realizing that, dude, I'm just as bad. You know, and then there's Forgive Me for Asking, and I Ain't Got an Answer, which is like the reality, the weightiness of our depravity. Like, I'm not the bar that I say I should be. But excellence, our beauty and our worth doesn't come from our innate values. It's because God declares us excellent by His work. So ultimately, we are declared right. You know what I'm saying? We are declared excellent by the work of the Father. And the only reason the reason we have value is, again, not because of our innate qualities, but by the length for which the purchaser would go to possess it, right? And I don't know a higher price than the life of an innocent.
Excellent, that's what you should expect from us. Least we can do to say thank you for how we blessed us. All else is blasphemy. Disagree, get at me. And he with low standards don't get no mics on.
I have a 7-year-old daughter, and there's so many things that I'm absolutely terrified about. And I really don't know, you know. I know ultimately the Father knows. I know that the answer is in Christ. But what do I do Tuesday? You know what I mean? I don't know a lot of times how practically to lay that out, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, like you said, as artists, like, I feel like the weight of the entirety of the revelation of God is put on our albums, and it's like, it's just rap, you know?
Right.
Like, we don't know, we don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it's okay as believers to admit that, you know, dude, you don't know. A lot of times you ever had somebody, you know, their mama going through cancer. You put next to them, well, brother, this is why you shouldn't be sad. You know, when in Ephesians, it's like, homie, okay, I feel you.
Right.
Can I just get a hug though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, mama got cancer, homie. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's be okay with sitting in the fact that like some things are mysteries.
It's real manhood with the monthly bills to prove it. Start with me, my archery aims for the dark meat. Your albums are full of more bites than Shark Week. Excellent.
Like I said, the song was supposed to be heard in the context of the record, right? So that was the turning point of the record, where the first half is all this righteous indignation and this calling to excellence, and then Precious Puritans is when I realized I'm not that. You know what I mean? So it's the turning of it, right? So there is, I mean, it's historically true, unfortunately, because I was a sociology major or intercultural studies major. You know what I'm saying? And I taught history, right? And as a believer, that runs in higher theological circles, I love and adore the Puritans. But I've always known that about them. And what I started noticing is no one was acknowledging these things. And after a while, I started getting real frustrated about it, right? And so the song was really like that 3-second conversation, we have in our heads that seemed like a lifetime, right? So I'm just like, man, I'm at another conference, they quoting another Puritan. Man, how come none of these fools talk about, man, these dudes were slaves, they were this, they were this, they were this, they were this, and everybody quoting them. I mean, everybody quotes me. Oh.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, so it was like, I'm realizing, dude, everybody quotes me, and I am just as flawed, you know what I mean? And it really broke me, right? And I was like, but I pray every day for the Lord to use me, right? With all of my flaws and insecurities and mistakes and stuff like that, right? I pray every day that God uses me. And why were they not any different? And all their flaws and things that they missed, clearly they missed, right? God was still gracious enough to use them and have impacted my life clearly and heavily, right? So like I said, the point of the song is that last line, God uses crooked sticks to make straight lines. And that's the point of the Precious Puritans. But yeah, dude, you hit us there, humblebeats.com, man. That's a good hub. And thanks, dude. Thanks to you guys, the album Billboard charted number 4 on iTunes. Who knew, right? You guys are excellent, dude. Thanks, guys.
That God really does use crooked sticks to make straight lines, just like your precious Puritans.